Hey, welcome Broken World Entertainment. And the former writer of Robin in DC Comics has said he never intended for Tim Drake's boyfriend, Bernard, to be gay. Because as we know, Tim Drake is now gay. For some reason. So, writer Bill Willingham, who at one time penned Tim Drake's adventures as Robin, is speaking out about DC's decision to retcon a character he created, Tim's boyfriend, Bernard Dowd, as gay in the new series. In a Substack post, who the fuck are Substack? Yeah. Willingham reveals he did not envision Bernard as interested in men. As originally conceived, Bernard Dowd was many things, but he wasn't gay, he wrote. And this kind of is really where these comic books are going. All of a sudden, they've turned every character gay. Tim Drake was never gay. I believe the girl he was with for years in the comic book was Gwen. I believe her name was Gwen. Could be wrong with that one. But it just shows you how crazy. But it's funny that he's speaking out, because right as he speaks out, New York Comic Con has happened. And what happened at that? Oh, well, DC announced that, they're cancelling the gay Superman run. You know, the one where they've just been really gone, oh, look, he's come out to the world. Isn't he great, by mooching his boyfriend? Weird little pink-haired dude in front of everyone. Oh, now they've cancelled it. And it says in a move that signifies the gay Superman doesn't sell, DC Comics announced its cancellation at New York Comic Con. So you have the two sides of these coins now, where the writers are calling this out, and now the companies are calling it out. And it's quite interesting to finally see it happening. Because it's like, it's getting so bad now with all this stuff. It's a real joke. There is one comic book. I can't remember though whether it's the Son of Superman or whether it's one of the Tim Drake ones. But the art. Oh, the art in it is shockingly bad. To the point. And I think, it's the Tim Drake Robin. One of the new issues. Where the art is so bad that people, I think it was Ryan Kennel on the NFT episode, where they were discussing the art, and he said, and he's not wrong, this is the funny thing, he's not wrong when you look at it, that the art makes them all look for some reason like they have Down syndrome. And you look at it, you kind of go, ooh, he's not wrong. And what's that one about? How did that one come about? Well, that one came about with that one for the Tim Drake number one, because Ethan Van Sciver blasts embarrassing Tim Drake Robin number one as Tumblr and Grindr shit from DC. Oh yes. So after making Tim Drake Alphabet in Batman Urban Legends, DC is sending him further down that path in the new series Tim Drake Robin. To no one's surprise, the book is not winning the approval of comic pros like Ethan Van Sciver or fans and industry analysts in the same camp. So the analysts is one to keep the eye on with a lot of that, because they will be the ones that go, hang on, the numbers aren't adding up. You know, it's showing that there's no interest in any of this stuff. So in response to a tweet bringing to his attention our story about, this is from Bounding into Comics, our story about Jonathan Kent's grand coming out to the world in the last issue of Superman Son of Kal-El. EVS wrote he previewed the issue of Tim Drake and thought it was another embarrassing example of the shit DC puts out. And he says, we previewed Tim Drake Robin #1 last night, which was an extended gay dating scene between Tim Drake and some weird creep named Bernard. EVS tweeted, the DC comic is just Tumblr and Grindr shit now. It's embarrassing. And that's just it. Like, you've all these people now calling this stuff out, and I'm like, come on, like, because it's not even about the characters of the stories anymore. It's just about this stupid crap. And it's pure virtue. But they're doing it for a community who does not buy the comics. That's one of the big issues, is you're designing this stuff for people who don't buy your merchandise. Look at that movie Bros that's just come out and is bombing spectacularly at the box office. Now, never mind what the idiots that are a part of that movie are coming out and saying and stuff. But people in the gay community themselves are coming out in response to that movie saying, like, that movie had no interest for us. You know, that is not the type. To say, oh, you straight white people who didn't go and see it, you're all homophobe. It's like, you didn't make the movie for straight people. You had no intention for straight people to go and see it. But because they didn't, they're your target to say, oh, it's your fault. Where was all your gay audience? Because the gay community didn't go and see the movie. The people all these things are pandering to do not buy into all these things. They don't buy merchandise. So it's what Van Sciver said there. It's embarrassing. So anyway, one comic book is cancelled so far, and they announced it at Comic-Con. More, I'm sure, to follow. Let's keep an eye on this situation. And if you're not interested in that stuff, why not just all go and check out the Rippaverse. Isom #1 is finally out. It's even on comic book store stands for the ones that still have it in stock. So give Eric July a chance. Anyway, with that, I'll leave it for this one. Cheers. Catch you in the next.